Good morning, everyone. So just got done burning a ton of cardboard. I have not had time to make it down to the recycling center, and it's just been piling up in the office, and I'm like, I gotta get rid of it. I don't have the time to take it down there. With as much rain and everything as we've had, we're mowing on a Sunday. I hate mowing on Sundays. I like taking the weekends off, but there's just nothing we can do. We got to get back on track, and life is not slowing down. I'll say it like that. Miley started in college. Sean Boy started back to school. Wrapped up our vacation a little over a week ago, and yeah, things are just crazy. It's life, right? I'll get trash. We're gonna mow at 3.5. All right, guys, so I don't typically like mowing on Sundays. Now, this is an empty lot. Yes, there is residential, but I wanted to throw it out there. I for sure don't like mowing residential on Sundays. This one, we had to get it done though. And yeah, we're in the area. I'm not gonna backtrack over here to get it done. So we're gonna go ahead and knock it out, be out of here in half hour or so. So I get tons of emails, tons of Instagram and Facebook messages, folks asking how am I liking the Kawasaki 34.5 horsepower compared to the older 26.5 horsepower Kohler. Now, for just general mowing, the Kohler's perfectly fine, guys. But with the multi-force and having the ability to add attachments onto it, you're gonna want the higher horsepower. I guarantee it, I promise you. You will regret getting the smaller engine. If you plan on plowing snow, blowing leaves, you know, any of that stuff there, you're gonna want the extra horsepower. And it's been almost a year now for us running this new Evo engine by Kawasaki. And I'll tell you what, it's a phenomenal engine. We've had zero issues out of it. It doesn't consume much more fuel than what the Kohler did with the 26.5 horsepower. There definitely is a little bit more of a consumption, but that's to be expected, but it's not bad overall. With that being said, if you guys are looking at getting a new machine this year, this is the machine, guys. You want an all-season money maker. The TORO Grandstand Multi-Force Special Edition is that tool, okay? You're gonna go from mowing, and this is the biggest thing a lot of guys and gals overlook when they start a business. When the mowing season's done here in another month and a half or so, depending on the weather, their mower now sits all winter long, okay? It's not making them any more money, so it basically becomes a paperweight. It's just sitting there staring at you and not making you any more money. Our machines, we're gonna transition them right into fall cleanup. So whether that's us putting the blower on here with the Pro Force blower, us putting the bagger on here, putting the leaf plow on here, and a whole host of other things as well, we're gonna go right into lease season. So this machine does not sit, it continues making money. And then after that, you guys know what comes, the white stuff, okay? So then we're gonna switch it right from lease season right into snowplow season, okay? And it's gonna go out, it's gonna sit at a property until it's needed to clear sidewalks and to clear bays and areas like that. And then it'll be ready to go as soon as we get close to March, April for spring cleanups and mulch jobs. And then we'll throw the mulch force on here and we'll be mulching until we're right back into mowing. So do your due diligence, make sure you find a really great dealership. You guys know we recommend Schlebach Engines in Apple Creek, Ohio. And yeah, that's the best advice I can give you guys. Great dealership, great brand in the TORO company. They're gonna stand behind their warranty and you're gonna get one heck of a machine in the Multi-Force. So we don't really got good sun right now, so you're probably not going to pick up the stripe very well. But I promise you it's there. Just kind of putting an angle cut on it right now. Hi, I'm Sean with Spencer Lawn Care, and I wanted to tell you about my trailer. We use Equipment Defender racks from our blower racks, trimmer racks, edger rack, and our gas can racks. You can get them at equipmentdefender.com. Make it hard for the thieves to want to steal your stuff, guys. Use code Spencer at equipmentdefender.com. Hi, I'm Sean with Spencer Lawn Care. Have I told you about the Equipment Defender racks? Well, you know what goes really well with them? The SureCan gas cans. These are 5-gallon gas cans. You can also get them in 2.5-gallon gas cans. They have them where you can carry water and a whole host of other fuels. Check them out at surecanusa.com. All right, continuing our Sunday mowing. We're actually at the church. We knew what time the services were, so we knew nobody would be here, but look at this big old log came down, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just put it here.
A gnarly storm come through.
Right. I'll throw it on the truck whenever we're done. I mean, I had some, well, their sign got ripped too. There's something over there in the grass.
I see a lot of trash to pick up, so.
Yeah. So while we were gone, huge storms came through. So this is our first time being back here since. Let's see if this one says. Here, babe, hold this up. Let me see what it says. Join the fun. Come join the fun. I think that was a part of it. The rest is gone.
Huh.
So you can still come join the fun though.
Yeah. Fun with us.
Yeah. All right. So they got some blacktop done. That's cool. So they're taking care of some of the weeds like I shared in the last video with you guys. Anyways, there's still a lot more, but you know, they'll take care of that as they need to. everywhere. I don't think we've ever had mushrooms on this one before. Not that I can remember. Well, it's here now. Yummy. Come on, baby. Come on. I want to take you home with me. Oh yeah, I saw somebody commenting as well about putting a spring on this. I'm not putting a spring on it because springs fail. They only have so many repetitions in their lifespan. I'm keeping it just like this because I don't want to deal with springs if I don't have to, okay? These are available at spencerproducts.com. You can get your bucket mount and use whatever bucket you want. Put your own brand on it, your own logo, whatever you want.
Easy peasy, one-handed. Whoa. Great job.
Fourth quarter, boys. That's what I want to throw out there. Fourth quarter. Coming in here, end of August. Had a great season, hot season. It's not done yet though. We got September, October, November, December. Fourth quarter. Let's get it done.
Get her done.
All right, guys. So the amount of comments that are absolutely crazy that I get ever since we released this bucket mount just a few short weeks ago are absolutely insane. I want to read, and I'm going to put up here on the screen as well, some of these comments. And there are tons of them. And it just blows my mind that people run their businesses like this. So I'm not calling these folks out. It just, I can't work like this. And I know folks that are in this industry wouldn't work like this. But the first one, it's cheaper and easier to just mow the trash up, hit it two or three times, and you're good. You're gonna waste that much time mowing over trash rather than just grabbing it real quick and throwing it away. I mean, you talk about not taking the time to pick up trash, but then you're gonna run it over 2 or 3 times with your mower. So gas is what, $4 or $5 a gallon right now? Diesel is $6 a gallon. Blows my mind. Has 11 likes on it. So 11 people were like, hey, that's a great idea. Another one here. I'm a lawn guy. I'm not a trash guy. I understand that. I'm a lawn guy as well. But if I'm mowing and there's a piece of trash on my customer's property, you got to know that I put it into the estimate that I'm going to get off and pick that piece of trash up. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the professionalism in this industry for comments like this? And what kind of example are you setting to the next guy or gal that maybe are coming up and thinking about going into this industry, looking at that saying, wow, I'm a lawn guy, not a trash guy. That's true. I'm just going to mow the trash over. And there's probably 10 more of these style comments in this thread that's got a couple hundred comments on it. And there's a lot of really good ones as well. But I just wanted to put it out there just in case you happen to be wanting to come into this industry and thinking about maybe starting your business. Be professional in anything you do, whether that's lawn care, landscaping, snow removal, or any other business you want to start or go into. Be professional at all times, guys. If you're mowing trash over, the neighbors are seeing you, people are driving by, your competition's seeing you. You want to talk about a quick way to lose an account. That's how you do it. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.